God, our dearly departed Maggie Thatcher summarily flogged them, sent their shitty little dinghy, the Belgrano, to the bottom of the South Atlantic, and turned their sailors into fucking fish food, as is right and just. They're a nation of scoundrels from a second-rate, piss-stained former colony of Spain, the kind of people who, if you take your eyes off them for 1 second, they'll steal the last pound from your grandmother's purse. Nothing shows the character of their nation more clearly than how they swindled England with their so-called Hand of God goal back in 1986. And although they may have lifted the World Cup trophy, there is no honor in treachery, no victory in cheating. And if we dug that powder-nosed reprobate Diego out of his grave and resurrected him back to life, he'd tell you himself that he never deserved to lift the World Cup trophy. Today's game isn't just a football match. It's a battle between good and evil. And just like we did back in '82, God willing, the Three Lions will dispatch those filthy bastards to the fucking shadow realm. Not a single fucking soul will ever forget when a brigade of...
Some football experts can explain to me, but why would we change that formation and give Argentina all that freedom so they can just constantly be pinging shots at us? It makes no sense at all. Now, I'm not saying anything dodgy's happened before anyone starts crying in the comments, but ever since England scored that goal and changed up their shape, it seemed like every time the Argentinian players touched the ball, it went about 30 miles per hour faster. I mean, maybe it was just really good football. I just probably don't understand the game anymore. But when you've got smart balls and smart boots, it makes you kind of wonder, doesn't it? But anyway, whilst Argentina might have beat us on the pitch, beautiful people, we still managed to beat them at something. Check this out.
Come on, babies. It's time to go home. The king is waiting.
Why? It's not fair!
I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. Do you know what the score was, mate? It was 2-1. You lost. You going home? I love the taste of defeat. Bye.
Issue a caution. Unbelievable scenes here tonight. Well, that's one way to issue a caution. Unbelievable
flag on every England shirt. It's a red cross on a white field. This is the cross of St. George, and it's actually drawn from the medieval crusading world. The Templar Knights wore a similar red cross as well. They are distinct symbols, so we're going to hold it there, but they're drawing from the same crusading visual lineage. The red cross equals holy war or a knight riding out to kill a dragon. Now let's look at the crest on the shirt, okay? It's 3 lions. Those 3 lions are around Richard the Lionheart, a crusader king. Now, England walks into this World Cup wearing a dragon slayer cross and a crusader king's lions. Now I want you to think about that image and watch what's going on in the tournament. In Mexico City, it's the same stadium where Diego Maradona put England out in 1986 with the hand of God and the goal of the century literally 4 minutes apart. This is the deepest wound in English football that I know of. So England goes back into the same building 40 years later and beats Mexico 3-2. And who scores twice? Jude Bellingham. Now let's look at the name. People hear Jude and they think Judas, the betrayer, and they're 2 different apostles. In the Catholic tradition, St. Jude is the patron of desperate cases and lost causes. For centuries, people avoid praying to him because they confused him with Judas. So he became the saint called when no one else answers. The name that's generally mistaken for betrayal becomes the name for last-ditch hope. So this is where the inversion actually goes through the process of carrying the full story. Let's look at the Norway quarterfinals with England. England goes behind, we're back in lost cause territory again, and then who equalizes it? Jude. Again, 2-1. The patron of lost causes drags England out twice, all right? Now we're going into the semifinals with Argentina. So let's run the sequence. In 1966, England beats Argentina on the way to winning it all at home. In 1986, Argentina then comes back and answers. Here's my reading on this. You have the Lion of England, you have the eagle and the serpent on Mexico's flag. And when you put those 2 things together, the eagle and the lion, you get a portion of the Sphinx, which is actually the guardian of the threshold. And so some people use this as Antichrist language, but we won't go there right now. The pattern says England had to return to the geography of the first wound, beat Mexico to open the gate, survive Norway through Jude, walk through Argentina and face the wound itself. Now, I'm not promising that they're going to win the trophy or anything like that, but the symbols have definitely set the stage, and the players' names are no accident inside of these games. But if England wins this one, it actually closes a 60-year circle through a young man with the name Jude and the saint of lost causes. Now, remember the video from France and the number 6? And you've got 60 years with England. So if they did face each other, the 6 + 6 + 6 equals 18, which is 9, and then 9 overrides a 6. Therefore, from a numerology perspective, you would then have France, England, and the 9 overriding the 6, which would actually be France beating them. So we'll see where this all goes. Thank you, and I love you. Let's break down England in the World Cup.